Okay, the next day, got the, I don't know, brush guard, bull guard, whatever you want to call it. The front's painted. Got the frame cleaned off and painted. It's not great, but it's good enough. I mean, I got all the rust off of it. Trying to think. I'm going to test the alternator wiring before I wrap it all back up. I replaced the 2 alternator wires, replaced the old pressure switch wiring, new battery cable on both sides. So I'm actually really interested to see if this thing will run. Of course, it's completely in a million pieces right now, but I did hook up an auxiliary fuel tank to it. It's leaking everywhere, but I don't care about that. The engine got a little more paint on it. Just kind of took my descaler and cleaned up the top of the head to where it kind of looks normal again. I don't know. Let's see. So we're at 12.4. So if this thing's actually charging, we should see 13s. Let's see here. Okay. Little glow plug action. We'll give it about, I don't know, my other Kubota is about 10 seconds, so. There you go. All right. I wonder if it's charging. It is not charging. Get some RPM. There it is. All right, so it does work. I'm gonna try shutting the jump back off just for fun to see if it'll work. Nope, not yet. It may have to have a battery to actually work, but we're charging. Good deal. So it's a really crappy, super rainy day today. So I brought the pressure washer in the garage and went ahead, since I had the fuel tank still out, and cleaned everything behind the fuel tank, the back side of the dash, put the new tack cable in, sprayed everything down with WD-40 just to kind of help dry it out that way. But yeah, it cleaned up nice. The engine pressure wash, of course I had that closed off, but it pretty well looks about as nice as they can. Considering it's 600 hours, that ought to still be shiny, but it does look nice. The parts you never get to see again once everything's covered back up. But that's kind of all I had today. Handy as they come. Yeah, the transformer mini skid steer is so handy. Yeah, I can't pick that up. This thing works well. Notice on this bucket on the back side of it, I don't know if you can see it, there's a crack there. They've tried to weld it before. There's a crack. Same thing here. So I don't know what in God's name they were picking up with this thing, but it definitely would need some welding done. So instead of getting out my Link 225 electric welder, I'm gonna fire up this Miller 13 horse Honda. I got this thing for 50 bucks like 3 years ago on Marketplace because it didn't run, and we put a new carburetor and gas tank on it. This thing's just, it's something else. It's a hell of a machine. the bucket done. Looks just fine. They get scratched up anyway. I don't see any issues with it though. It's like $8 worth of paint. Loader. I want to paint the top arms, the whole front of the loader. I think I'm gonna leave these cylinders alone and just kind of maybe fog the ends of them. It doesn't have to be perfect at this point. I'm just kind of wanting to get this thing back together so I can use it. So let's go ahead and start doing some orange. We got the look here. Yeah, just a regular old magic cheap Kubota orange from Menards. I think it was, I don't know, $16 a quart or something, so it'll work just fine. All right, Kubota orange. I was gonna paint this with the paint gun that I'm gonna do on the body of the car or the tractor, but it's the loader. I'm just, yeah, this will be fine. I might put clear coat on it or something just to make it look nicer, but it still looks better than burnt. See, there's the problem. Just now I got my paint done, and both of them showed up. And I got the tractor, like a bunch of touch-up done on the tractor, all the chips and stuff that it had. And of course, they instantly go sniff all that. Put it up on my running board, but yeah, I touched up the floorboards and stuff just for now. It needs the tins painted on the rear of the tractor too, but I don't know. It's been a long one. I'm hot. I say I'll probably paint the rest of the body. I probably won't. It's a tractor. I'll probably end up just start using it and it'll be just fine. But like I said, bucket turned out nice. Loader actually looks better than I thought it was going to. A little bit of spray paint where I couldn't get in with my roller, but it's got about 4 coats of Rust-Oleum oil-based Kubota orange on it. I went ahead and repainted the cylinders. I think they look fine. I mean, I didn't like clean all the grease out of the corners and stuff because there again, we're going to use this thing. It's not, you know, just being dolled up so I can sell it. So I think that's it for today. It's hot. I'm tired. Everything's done. I'll go ahead and get all my brushes cleaned up and put my machines up. Leave these out for the night. Hope it doesn't rain. Hope Amazon doesn't run over my bucket in the middle of the night or tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know what next video will be. Probably putting the new hoses and stuff on the loader. That's cool. The gas tank stuff's supposed to come tomorrow for this thing, where we can put those barbs in the tank and get it back together. But it does look all nice and shiny. It makes me happy. It's going to be a goodie when it's done. So guess that's it for now. All right, on today's episode of how to not paint anything, especially when you got storms coming, that's great. I'm just going to go ahead and spray paint all this stuff and get this tractor back together for now. If I want to do it nice later, I'll just mask the body off and paint it like you would a car already assembled. But hood, side panels are in primer. I got the obviously the gas tank and everything's back in it now. I got this cowling piece sanded. Everything's sanded and primed. So I'm gonna go ahead and start painting panels. I'm just doing spray paint. I am using the Kubota orange color from Rust-Oleum. So I mean, it'll match. I'm sure it won't look great, but it'll definitely look better than it did. So I'm gonna get to spraying and then we'll kind of start assembling it. Or I may assemble it and then spray it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna paint this and then go ahead and put the hood on. And go ahead and paint the hood on the tractor and maybe paint the side panels by themselves. So we'll see. Get out of here, Claire. Get. Can't be in here. Last coat. Last coat. We're gonna be done with this. So she's getting sticky now. Yeah, it's hot. Okay, I think we're done. We'll try clear coating it tomorrow, depending on how the finish looks, and after that we'll get the headlights and the grille ordered for it, the plastic vent inserts for those side panels, and get a decal kit for it, because I definitely want the stickers back on it. That makes it, that ties it all back together. So, and I think we'll call it good. That's all for today. So who wants to show us her new toy she has? Get up there. Show me how you do it. Look at that, she can balance. Good job. Look at you. Back it up. Look at you. Yeah. That good. You gonna jump at me? Oh, she wanting to. Oh. Good job. Come on. Come on. She got an audience today. What are you doing, little one? Yeah, she's a little more timid. This one just silly. All right, come on, silly. Come on. Let's go. Matter. Come on. We got some of the hoses done on the loader. Two of the hoses they put the wrong fittings on them, so I had to drop those back off at the shop, and they're going to remake those hoses. But yeah, as of right now, we've got let's see, I think we got six of them where they're supposed to go, but we're still missing the one that goes from here up under here on both sides. Those are the ones they made wrong. And then this one, they put straights on both ends. I think this is supposed to have a 90. I think they mismade this one too. These were burnt completely to a crisp. They didn't have much to work with, so I told them to make a new one with a 90 on it. I'll just pay for that. I don't think that's really their fault. But yeah, this was essentially all the hoses off this machine. They were just pieces, and I put them each hose in a bag, but they were making hoses literally off of this as a template. So yeah, that's probably not a whole lot of fun. Okay. So yeah, I got the cylinders. I rebuilt the cylinders, repainted them. This was one that was burnt completely white, so I kind of worry about it, but the piston seemed fine. This one wasn't burnt as bad. So the rebuild kits I got on Amazon, I don't think these seals are quite right, or I think there was like, I don't know, I don't think they were right. So if this thing starts leaking out of these seals when this machine goes back into service, then I'm gonna pop them off. Probably just either order the kits from Kubota myself, or drop them off at the hydraulic shop here in town and just have them redone. So I did order all the decals for the loader and for the tractor. They'll be here in 2 days, so that'll be a plus. Are we done? Okay. Also, little update, completely different video, but the Camaro that we just got last Friday, got a couple sources already set up for complete front end for this car. Did paint the wheels black metallic gray, midnight gray or black, I don't know what the hell it's called, but anyway, we couldn't handle the red anymore. It was way too much. So just a little update on that thing. Get back. It's hot in here. I think we're close. If I had the bucket on it, it would be sitting. It's almost down in there though. I'm gonna work on that. Goodness sakes, that is not quick attach. Maybe if your tractor runs, but... Alright, well, pins are in. Clean up these hoses. See if the blower will work. So we got that cylinder replaced or rebuilt. I put it together wrong. That's my bad. Got the new battery in this thing, the right one. Gonna do some glow plug action and see if this bucket actually works for the very first time the right way. It's been a few days since it started, about 4 days, I think, 3 days. It runs good. So here we go. Yeah. Yeah, they're not going in far enough. And we're bleeding off. If something's causing it to bleed off, I'm going to assume something's going on in this one. Damn. Oil on the ground too. Where'd that come from? Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, they're both bleeding out. Alright, well, guess we're getting the other one rebuilt now. We had the video of the tractor. As you can see, he's coming along. Got the decals on it now, most of them. All right, got the cylinder back already. They rebuilt it at the local hydraulic shop in I dropped it off like 3 hours later. It was ready. So it's not cheap, but they do good work. This one was $176 to rebuild this, you know, obviously times 2. So, but this is the shop that did the one, that Quaker side-by-side, the steering gear on it, Big Bird. They did that one too, and they always do good work. So nothing wrong with that. We're gonna get it installed, and finally this bucket on this tractor should work right. So let's get going with it. It's hot in here. Ooh. Later, and about 3 gallons of hydraulic oil, and this thing is finally fixed. Curls all the way, curls down. Up she goes, down she goes. Plenty of downforce. So what ended up being the problem is one of my brand new hoses was plugged up. And I'm sure it's a piece of the O-ring from one of those cylinders got into the system somehow, so it's definitely time to flush this thing, put new filters on it. I had a spare hose. This one right here was not allowing this cylinder to compress, and it was cockeye and everything. So this is the hose, my brand new hose that I can't get any flow through unless it's just something's defective, I don't know. So I'm gonna get a new one made tomorrow again. And That's it. Hopefully $400 for those cylinders. It ends up that one cylinder when the one I rebuilt, there wasn't anything wrong with it, but whatever. Let's go for a ride. What a terrible mess. That one took a while. That one had me worried bad that something had happened. I figured part of one of those O-rings went in the valve or something where I couldn't get it fixed, but thank God. Okie doke. Well, I think this is the end of the videos for this thing. I am going to paint the bucket orange. It drives me crazy now that it's gray. Trying to think. The only thing I have left now is the headlights and the grill assembly. That's about $450, but I decided today I am obviously going to go ahead and get those bought now. And the side covers, the vents for the hood. That way this thing is 100% completely done. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but probably put a bush hog on it. Maybe use it a little bit for bush hogging occasionally. The bucket's good and strong. I went up and spread some gravel with it already, and it did just fine. So thank God that's fixed. But I guess that's probably going to conclude this one. It's a, I don't know if I ever said, but I gave, I'm trying to think, $1,700, $1,800 for this out the door. And then we've probably got probably probably $1,400 in repairs, something like that. So I mean, it's a $3,500 all-in tractor, call it, with the trim and the headlights and stuff. I'll be in at $4,000. These things, I see them anywhere from $12,000 to $18,000. This one's got good hours on it, and everything seems to be fine. Everything works. So yeah, that's the last video on this. I hope, I don't know what it was good for, but it'll be fun for me to watch it again one day. So if you've got one of these little tractors, let me know how you like it. We'll see you.